Hey all, welcome to CodeCon, and today I'll be solving an interesting SQL question. It was asked in the interview question of PayPal. So the question is quite basic, but then like a twist is provided, which makes the question a bit tricky. Okay, and with the help of a particular concept, which is called like correlated subquery, we're going to solve this thing. Okay, so let's see the question. So in this particular question we are given a single table, which is the employee table, emp table. Okay, so now the question says we need to write a query to list the departments with the average salary lower than the overall company's salary, right? Overall average salary of the company. Till this point the question was very easy. Like we need to list down the departments whose average salary is lower than the overall average salary of the company. But the twist lies here. However, while calculating the company's average salary, we must exclude the salaries of the department we are comparing it with. Okay. Here, if in this particular employee table, you can see I am having three department. Okay, namely okay, three departments: 100, 200, and 300. Okay. So what it says that we need to calculate the average salary for each of the respective departments. Suppose the average salary for department 1 is 10,000. The average salary for department 2 is suppose 25,000, and the average salary for department 3 is, let's suppose, 15,000. Okay, and it says that however while and it says that the average salary should be lower than the overall company's salary. The condition is that while calculating the company's overall salary, we must exclude the salaries of the department that we are comparing it with. Suppose we are comparing the department 100 with the company's overall salary, right? Then I should exclude department 100 while calculating the overall salary of the company. That means I should take into considerations departments 200 and 300 while calculating the company's average salary. I hope you guys get it. So while calculating the company's overall salary, I have to exclude the department 100 via that when I am comparing the company's overall salary with the particular department's average salary. Okay. Similarly, while calculating, so I should take into the consideration like departments 200 and 300 should come into consideration, right? These are the departments that should come into consideration. At the same time, while calculating the company's overall salary, while comparing it with the department ID 200, I should take into consideration departments 100 and department 300. Similarly, while calculating the company's overall salary for while I am comparing it with department 300, I should take into consideration like 200 and 100. Okay, so this is the thing, and for this particular thing we are going to use correlated subquery. So what is correlated subquery? It is a special kind of subquery like it which for which the inner query it runs for every record mentioned in the outer query. Let's suppose suppose take an example, like I'm having an outer query like that is having like rows 1 comma 2 comma 3 comma 4 dot dot dot. So what correlated subquery will do is that for every for every the inner query, for every inner query, like for every the rows of the outer query, the inner query is going to run and compare it with the like the inner query, right? So it helps in comparing every row of the outer query with the inner query. This is the actual advantage of the correlated subquery. So let's jump and do the solution, right? So let's see. What I will do is that I am required to find the department ID, right? So I will say select from emp, and I need to find the department ID, and I will say group by department ID having average of the salary less than, here comes the correlated subquery. Okay, so see this part carefully, guys. Also select suppose let give this table a name as a select average salary from EMP as B, and this is a condition where we will exclude the department while considering the company's average salary. We'll exclude that particular department that we are comparing it with, right? So in case of a department number 100, we are going to exclude this department, and we will calculate the company's salary taking in considerations department 200 and 300. Okay, so the condition is very simple, where the outer queries department id, like a dot department id, is not equal to the inner queries department id, right? So the inner queries department id is responsible for calculating the average salary of the whole company. Are you getting, guys? This particular department is responsible for calculating the average salaries of the whole company, and this particular department is that department whose salary whose average salary we are comparing with the company's average salary. It's done. Okay, when I will run this, I'm getting the output as 300. So this is the department whose salary is actually less than the company's average salary, and the company's average salary is calculated in such a way that while comparing this department's average salary, I am not taking in consideration this department salaries while calculating the company's overall salary. Okay, this is the thing. So it was quite a simple one, but we use the concept of correlated subqueries. That concept is very important, and I will ask you guys to get it done, and thank you. Meet you in the next video.